Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Hart. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to the Nets. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Smart is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Hill. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Boston now. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and, you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Now here's Smart. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here is Rose. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Beal's shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's DeRozan, and that's not going to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score, multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston, we've got Booker. He's out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Jordan in at the center.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Here's Azania. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Booker. It's a 5-point game, and that one's good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
DeRozan against Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And that concludes.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
The second half just about to get going here. The Hornets on offense. On the floor for Charlotte. Taj Gibson is out there with Solomon Hill. Then there's Towns. Then there's Smart. And it's DeRozan in at the shooting guard position.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
They get it back. Fareed. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Smart kicks to Hill. Smart with the ball. Working on Rose. Scooped up. Boston leading by 7. Here's Beal. Nice D from DeRozan.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. DeRozan's got his first points in this one.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Rose with the ball. They've got Kenneth Fareed, Booker out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Bradley Beal. That's the Boston Five. Smart dishes to Levine. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Levine's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. The basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look really of a layup line for the most part.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Free throw good, Levine. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Charlotte calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present Derrick Rose.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.